Hello everyone, welcome back to Death Stranding. So we just got out of the strangest segment ever. Like, it was a bizarre fist fight with some very peculiar story elements surrounding it. And we have been told that we need to go back east. And presumably we're as far west as we can get right now. So, let's go out and take a look at what's here. We also need to deliver a pizza. Yeah. So let's see what things look like and see if we can extend our network a little bit to the first prepper.
This child's special.
Oh,
One of a kind.
A baby candidate.
Either that.
is that Die Harmon?
A sacrifice.
What? What?
A foundation. A bridge.
I am so confused. What? No one's talking to me? Let's go back in. I want to see more. Why was she wearing Die Hardman's mask? He wears that to protect against, like, his face got burned or something, right? I mean, it's pretty clear that they wronged that Cliff dude. And that's why things have gone poorly for them. But... no, nothing. Oh, I wanted to see more. Well, what do we got? We've got nothing on us but our boots. And all we got is a blood bag here. Well, let's get fabricating. So, we need a power skeleton. All-terrain. We'll go with a gold one, how about it? Or a silver, sure. We need some gloves. Definitely need a bullet gun. I'm gonna hold back from all these. I will go ahead and grab a bunch more hematic grenades. We do need some more blood bags. Some container repair spray. Like, I'm wondering if I should get rid of all the grenades and instead just rely on a weapon. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm used to the grenades. We need some PCC2s. I'm going to take a climbing anchor and a ladder. So we need to bring this area onto the network. So we have at the Spiritualist a very poorly placed pylon. We also have... what else do we have around? Nearest other one is this. Our path from the roboticist going down to Timefall. Or to Weather Station. So I think probably we should focus more on her. Or we could come back up. No, it's so close to this edge. We really do need... we didn't even get him on the network. God. Okay, to the Spiritualist. That's our goals. You know what? I want one more PCC just to be safe. It shouldn't need more than 2, but if it does, I don't want to get stuck out there. Okay. Hi, Hartman.
Sam, it's Hartman. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame.
Wow.
BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of rain across the world. It's like the Northern Lights, but the U.S. is not at a latitude that can see them. So, yeah. Oops. Not unless there was like a super solar event. A CME. There is a certain degree of hubris to this entire game. We're rebuilding America, one person. I think I went to the wrong one. Should have gone to that one. Yeah. This seems like it's probably not a good time to do random standard missions. We should just hurry things along. Okay, so there's usually a BT right here. I wonder... Oh.
Can't pin this on eggs. What the hell's going on?
That's unexpected. Can I just go away? Like, I was thinking maybe they'd all go red. I didn't think that they'd all be tarry. Okay, we're out of it. Whoa! Why'd it get all dark? Okay. It actually pulled me out of a zipline. I didn't try to stop. It pulled me out. Oh, is this going to be a problem wherever our zipline goes through a BT area? It could be. Oh. Because I know going down from the roboticist, we go through a BT area, right? The ruined little apartment city buildings.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts. To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the Death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal Lou. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I find, Sam.
I mean, BB is his kid. Like, it seems pretty clear from my visions that he got involved with this because his wife became a still mother, and so his kid became a BB. So maybe we should just give him back. I mean, he's dead. Maybe that's a problem. But BB's like half dead, right? Alright, so here's the great decision point. Go this way, and we'll end up going towards Lake Knot, or Port Knot. Go this way, and we're going up towards Pizza. And we're definitely going to go to Pizza here, but I'm just saying, it's a curious decision point. Actually, where does this line go? Oh, that's one of mine. Interesting. Does it connect all the way up to here? Another one of mine. I already tried to get the first prepper online at some point, I think. Well, let's follow that and see where it goes. Because I'm a little worried about going down. I think we're going to get another BT. Maybe try to go that way. Wow, I had these pylons here. I had no idea. The world isn't pretty anymore. It's very sad. And that's the end. Okay. Like, I can see there's a pylon way up there. Or I could, a moment ago. Maybe like right around here. Maybe right there. I don't know.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found. It's about the BB experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand, supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out That's just the cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of Knot cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
I am curious, because it really matters. Is this, did you do something bad, or is this triage? Because I kind of got the impression that, like some percent of pregnancies, maybe like 1 in 10,000, ended up with the mother dying before being able to carry to term. And in that case, or maybe not dying, maybe going into a coma or something. In that case, the BB would, it's either the baby dies, the fetus dies, or becomes a BB. And so, I mean, using a person as part of a network is terrible, but finding sometimes a terrible thing can still be a lesser evil. So we need to know more. Whoa, calm down. Is the ground shaking? No, it was just a weird effect of the slope there. Am I not? No, I am. No, I'm not. I'm not wearing a suit, am I? Yeah, I'm attaching it to my suit. I'm not actually wearing it. Same for the gloves. Don't know what I was thinking. No wonder I had so much trouble running around when that BT was trying to get us. Yeah, I remember we had trouble with this before. It wasn't that we couldn't find a good spot, it was that it was outside of the network. Well, we'll just go up as far as we can, and then put one down. Here, there was a one up here already, right? But it's way beyond 360, but way out of sight. Yeah. How far are we? 150. This might be a good one, right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put, well, if we could put one right there, it would be even better. But it might limit our ability to link to it from above. Let's just put one here. We have enough bandwidth for several more of these. Well, 7 more of these. Enough that I'm not worried about needing more. Because we've, other than that veteran dude, we've got everything connected. Well, actually, that's lies. We don't have anything to the north connected. Nothing north of the Craftsman. But we've got roads in that area. Let's go up here to the line. I don't even know what that's called. The local summit. And then see if we can get up that way. The ridge. Like, this would be a great view. If only I could see anything. Here, get your strength back. Okay. So that will be a good connection. Like right around here. Like right out here. Once we have it on the network. Okay. So where's the dude? It's way up there. Yeah, that one. So we can maybe find a place like right around here. On both sides. I don't know. We'll see. But, okay. We need to deliver a pizza from here. And we have no way of bringing this guy onto the network. He's not going to be on the network. We'll just have to... We'll have to walk it out. Which is okay. We just walked in. So.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Just have to be careful.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, we walked over it. Okay.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be lost until the...
You better not have a glass of champagne.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
If it's just a pizza, I'm good for it. But if we have to walk it all the way there, that's going to be a very sad time. The final pizza. And they give me a floating carrier. I wonder if they want us to slide down the mountain.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Like, we technically could? Do I want to risk it? I really don't. Let's go back to our zipline.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
Alright, can we get through over there?
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I think they want me to slide down, but I'm too much of a wimp. I don't trust that I can do it well. And I'd hate to have to come back up here. Calm down. Okay, that's the ridge we came up. How do we get down to it? Back this way. Okay. Sorry, I'm not like being adventurous today. Yeah, okay, that's why we have a zip line here. Because this was where we got his clothes back. For that one mission. I am still worried because we're gonna have to go through that area between the roboticist and Mountain Knot. No, we don't. No, we don't. We can just go straight down the time to the weather station, and then go up the river. That'll be perfect. We can even get a car, a trike on the way. But we need to get out of this time fall, or our pizza's going to go bad from that, rather than from us tipping it over. God, look at this. It's so ugly. I wonder if I should be checking in. I'll check in at the distribution center. That way we'll at least get a save in case the game crashes on us. I'm expecting at any moment to get tripped and turned into a tar area. I wonder, are the rivers running a little heavier than they were before? That one looked like it was rushing a bit more. I could be wrong. I very likely am. But it certainly is raining hard. God, this lighting effect is really making this entire area feel really unpleasant. Like if that was their intent, well done. You've achieved it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Weapons restricted. Decon keeping up. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. Sam Porter Bridges.
Here, I'm gonna get another trike if we can. So, garage. I'll take this one instead. Thank you, Lucas. Wait a minute, before we go anywhere. There we go. I hope there's not BTs between us and where we return in the pizza. Like, I don't... Normally there's mules in that area. But if it rains, maybe BTs? I know there's BTs over on that side of the river. This is the craftsman, right? I think so. God, it feels messy around here. Is this the right spot? For sure.
Hey, Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges, towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place.
She invited him.
There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you have the right idea, Deadman. And I gotta say, this entire chapter so far has been a horrible exercise of tell, don't show. God, this rain. I'm trying to avoid going right in between the area and Lake Knot, because that's where I think there's occasionally BTs. I could be wrong. Leaving network. Yeah, I noticed
Cargo
that.
verified.
The inside of his cloak looked like an Egyptian, like the King Tut, the I God, what am I saying? The stripes that you see in that sort of Egyptian look
Thank
to
you.
it. Anyway, here, deliver the thing. Going on the whole ha and ka thing.
Delivering cargo.
I think it's gonna be hilarious. We're gonna walk down and just see like 4
Delivery
pizzas
complete.
sitting down there.
Displaying performance evaluation.
Hey! Ooh, that's his custom handgun that he was using. Hmm. That's funny that it gave us all 5 stars at once. And certainly frustrating.
Cargo addressed to Porter awaiting collection.
Really? You have a star for me? Okay. You don't really seem the type, man.
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Oh, I still feel bad for Sam. He was running on the beach with Amelie and he seemed so happy. So, that's 37. Well, wait a minute. So I know there's 2 we didn't get to. Does that mean that there's 40? Or there's 39 in total instead of 40? That seems weird. Like, why wouldn't they just, like, add a random one on just to bring up to 40? A nice round number. I don't know. It's interesting.
Chiral communications established. Chiral printer is now operational. Good work.
Let's see what lore we got down here.
Keeping on.
I bet it's just a big explosion.
Keeping on.
No. Higgs was here. Game over, Sam. God Particle Go-Getter achievement. Fragile, forget you ever met me. Oh, I wonder if he felt bad about what he did to Fragile. Sam. He was obsessed with me. Cold pizza is for the dogs. Bridges can't make bridges. Who needs bridges? Me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death. The world needs void outs. Hot pizza forever. The world is calling for deliveries, but something calling for deliveries. I need more power. He's got all these pictures of me. He was obsessed with me. Why was he obsessed with me? Like I'm nobody. An investigation of the effects of pollutant something? The legendary deliverer. It has me falling down. He laughs at us. That's the same texture right there. Game over, Sam. Hot deliveries. Best deal. Oh. The great debate of BT. Good God, there's... It's like he made a little shrine to me. Higgs was here. And that Pharaoh's mask and all that, yeah. There's the pizza. Did not even bother to eat it, maybe. Alright. Well, this is pretty messed up. Now, what can I pick up? It said pick up. Ah, there's a memory chip.
There we go.
Well, what happens if we rest here? Or can't I rest here? I thought that was the idea, that we could rest here. Okay, well, it wasn't crazy, but hey, I feel rewarded for making those stupid pizza deliveries. Let's get to Lake Knot. Oh, what? Anything new? Any orders for me?
Ah, what's this? Something for the director? Pity he's not around to accept it.
Ah,
I'll hold on to it for safekeeping. Allow me to thank you on his behalf.
An Unknown Man's Journal Part 3. Ooh, perfect! 9 other interviews. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. A nice big chunk of lore. Let's see what we got. Aaron Hill got back. Didn't I say this already? An angel appeared to save me, fragile. I wonder if all these places we're walking past are empty. Like, is that... Anyway. It could be. Anyway. What did we find? The Unknown Man's Journal. Oh my God, that's a lot. Okay. Let's get reading. Samantha America Strand. Amelie. The moment I met her, I knew she was destined to make us whole again. She told me we'd do it together and even gave me a gift, a bridge baby. It's a BT sensor of sorts. She gave you a bridge baby. I wonder... Huh. I wonder if Higgs was created by President Strand, basically by messing with his bridge baby. Although it looks like a newborn, it's not. Amelie says it was born on the beach, and that it serves as a link between our world and the other side. Between me and her, too, if I keep it with me at all times. She called it a new child for a new era. I'm not just a delivery guy anymore. I'm a herald for her and her new world. She's given me everything I ever wanted, ever needed, and now I'm free to cut Fragile loose. I assumed that his new person was Clifford, but no, they're not related at all. It was Strand. It was Amelie. BB reminds me of a baby doll, but it's no toy, neither dead nor alive. Half human, half something else. An inhabitant of the in-between. Excuse me. Like a mummy. A lump of flesh wrapped around a shriveled yet still beating heart. So many symbols to choose from. I liked it when Fragile was like, here, have a metaphor. So many symbols to choose from, all signifying that humanity's reached the end of the road. The Stranding was big number 6. I see that now. And so much more. The void outs, the bodies birthing BTs, all aspects of a single phenomenon that exists solely to wipe us off the face of the earth. We can't stop what's coming. It's inevitable. Putting Humpty Dumpty back together won't change a goddamn thing, and risking life and limb to try's a fool's errand. Why sacrifice what little you've got in the here and now for a future that will never come? It's wasteful and meaningless. Amelie degree, I'm sure. He said that if he did nothing, we'd have 100,000 years to live. I'd take it. I met Amelie on the beach again and pressed her for more answers about the Stranding, but she wouldn't give me anything. Maybe she's got nothing left to give. Maybe she's waiting till the time's right. I don't know, don't care. We all know there's no escaping extinction. I'm struggling to see her angle. Why even pretend to rebuild? Why rail against the inevitable? If there's another layer to this, I can't work it out, and I'm getting sick and tired of trying. If she's not going to let me in on her plans, I'm going to have to assume the worst and take matters into my own hands. Give humanity the coup de grace myself. Just need the power to do it. Dear Diary, today I nuked Middle Knot City. Wiped it clean off the map. Didn't carry the bomb myself, of course. Fragile did the honors. Delivered my mercy to the people like a good porter. I'm sure she's surprised, but she shouldn't be. Death and destruction are part and parcel of the human condition, and bringing people together only exacerbates that. Be careful what you wish for, eh? It's like when our ancestors came from the old world to the new and brought their old world diseases with them. Natives had no immunity, and over half died in the blink of an eye. Bam! We've only come up with better, more effective ways of killing ever since. The network's just another means of hastening the end. This was always the logical conclusion of our efforts, mine and Fragile's. Maybe that's why I partnered up with her, because in my heart of hearts, I knew it was building to this. Sam Porter. Where to begin? Dooms. Repatriate. Lone wolf. Amelie's adopted brother. Motherfucker. Impression I get is that he's a loner who found meaning in being a good Samaritan. Yeah, I tried that mask on for size once upon a time. Sweet little Amelie, though. She buys into his act. Think he's got what it takes to help her make America whole again. I tell you what, the more I look into it, the more it seems he might actually be a true believer. Anyway, he's a dead man walking, even with Amelie's help. He'll be in Central before long, and the second he shows, I'm bringing a shit ton of BTs down on his head and turning that place into a crater. Then it's bye-bye Sam Porter. Bye-bye Bridges HQ. Bye-bye Expedition Team. Yeah, he did that. But we're a repatriate, so, we came back. Sam's still alive. Not even a void out's enough to keep our repatriate down. Sticks in my craw. Second expedition got wiped out, obviously, but Sam seems happy to head west all by himself. Stupid fuck's crazier than me. Or maybe just desperate. Still can't figure why rebuilding the nation's so important to him. Well, whatever. He wants to keep at it, he can be my guest. Even if he still has others backing him up, it wouldn't make a difference. Ending's already been written. I've worked it out. Worked out exactly how it's going to go down. But dooms alone isn't enough. I need a greater power to finish the job. To rain down fire and brimstone on these modern-day Sodoms and Gomorrahs. I've discovered the truth about the Death Stranding. Amelie's powers have nothing to do with Doom's. She's destruction incarnate, the angel of the Death Stranding, the extinction entity. I understand now what my true role is, the bridge that will deliver her judgment to this world, the executor of the end. No one knows, not even Sam, but they will. Sam's arrived in Port Knot City, and with Fragile to boot. Think I'll meet them there, and bring a BT or two along for the ride. It's past time I showed Bridges how powerful I've become. Come one, come all. We'll have ourselves an annihilation party, and when it's over, there'll be no one left to come between me and Amelie and the end of the world. God damn, is Sammy boy stubborn. Just ain't the quitting type. Seems it's rubbing off on Amelie, too. Girl's trying to fight her true nature, flip the script, for all the good it'll do her. What difference does it make if it ends tomorrow or a million years from now? This planet's 4.6 billion years old, and the universe, God only knows. Humanity's entire history's a blip on that timescale. What's the point of fighting for a fraction longer? Anyway, Sam and Fragile made it to Lake Knot City, which is just as well. I reckon my old partner's due for a stroll down memory lane, a saunter through the crater she carved out with that nuke of mine. Come to think of it, maybe Sam ought to walk with her. Yeah, I think I'll have him make a special delivery for me. Well, shit. Sam and Fragile managed to dispose of my nuke before it went off. They weren't smart enough to see through my disguise, but something must have tipped them off. Probably what I wrote on the tag. Yeah, that was what gave it away. It was called a nuke. So I know I should have resisted the temptation, but come on, who reads those any day these days? Anyway, and now he's halfway to the coast. But he's in my neck of the woods now, and my boys ain't about to let up. We're gonna make him regret ever fucking with me and mine. The fuck was that storm that sucked up Sam? A supercell or whatever? I hooked up my BB just before I arrived, and it started shaking and blinking, and it's all gone and sideways. And there's something else out there. Something all kinds of fucked up. Don't need BB to tell me that. Yeah, so Higgs had no idea what that was. It was a complete surprise to him. I've got Amelie. Finally. She's trapped in Edge Knot City. A horde of BTs all around. She's not going anywhere now. No, I'm gonna go take care of my sweet little angel of death. My extinction entity. We got plans, me and her. As for you, Sammy boy, you're gonna learn what it means to really suffer. Welcome to the Edge, Sam. You're a real asshole, but I've got to admit, you've got grit. You remind me of me in that regard. And because we share a special connection to Amelie. She gave you your dream catcher. Me, my Kaipu. But you've never seen her face, have you? Never looked her in the eye and seen her for what she truly is. Time to wake up and smell the ashes, Sammy boy. Time for me to tell everyone, the truth that hides at the heart of the stranding. You're gonna love it. I'd go grab some shut-eye at the distro center or wherever, if I were you. We've got a showdown coming, and you're going to want to be fighting fit. Just don't keep me waiting too long, you hear? You're all alone now. You've lost everything. Your mask, her Kaipu, the BB doll. Gone. You thought you had the power, that you were the one fated to lead them into extinction. Yet here you are, alone. You thought you were in control, that this was your role, your dream. The verge of victory, of oblivion for one and all. Herald, executor, pawn. God particle? Ha! A stupid name for a stupid goddamn fool. This was your life, Higgs, your tale told by an idiot full of sound and righteous fury, signifying nothing. Just another player on the stage. Okay. We can fabricate Higgs' stuff. I'm just curious what it is. Using golden rounds, which are even more effective against BTs. Interesting. So he has special. Okay, it's not just a cosmetic thing. It's an entire new ammo source. Golden rounds are a way to spend chiral crystals and use them as ammo. Well, how can we not take that? I mean, I need an assault rifle. And I'll take a shotgun too. It seems like BTs are all we have to worry about these days. So, yeah. Although I say that when I know Clifford's out there, but I think he's kind of like a BT. I don't know. Golden rounds. Ooh. Here, we can go ahead and put some stuff away. We don't need these. The floating carrier. So I have a bullet gun, an assault rifle, a shotgun, some repair spray, and then a full set of blood grenades and stuff. Do I want a grenade launcher? Yes. I don't think I want like the rockets. Those seem a little crazy to me. But the grenade launcher seems pretty cool. You know, I was gonna completely walk right over those. I was gonna think that they were just a cosmetic way of, just like our silver and gold suits. They don't do anything different. They look different. But no, if they're more effective at BTs, then excellent. Do we have a quick ride home? I have some other people placing stuff, but looks like not. There need to be another one right here. Anyway, we'll have bridges and stuff. Oh my! Sorry, a lot of reading in this episode between the journal entries.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's Beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's Beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's Beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a Death Stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's Beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions.
Wow, that's quite a leap.
You have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's Beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
Okay, I'm sorry, but they're just so wrong. I mean, it might turn out that they're right, like because the narrative demands it, but it just is not at all supported by anything we've seen already. I don't think Clifford is a mastermind at all. I think he's a force of nature because he symbolizes our opponent, and our opponent in this game is the world. It's trying to get packages from one place to another. We're not fighting against people. The mules are the equivalent. The mules are to Higgs as Timefall is to Clifford. It's like an elemental force almost. I think that he ran up on that beach because he was looking for BB, and he said, "Oh, is BB there? I'm gonna go over there." He went to Deadman's little cottage because BB was there. So he's just kind of doing things without necessarily having like a grand scheme to it. He's just a force of nature. I think at best we can say Amelie enticed him onto our beach. She invited him. But the whole thing that Deadman's saying and that Hartman's saying are just completely out of touch with what we've seen in the rest of the game. I cannot see a thing. Look at this driving rain. Like, this is really bad. Oh, I get it. I was like, what's going on? No, it's another, Am I going the wrong way? I am. I'm going back towards the road. It's another supercell. We're about to go fight in what? Vietnam, maybe?
Be there for you. And your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm Hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Wow. I'm your diehardman. Achievement. We're 76 hours into the game. Like, good God. Yep, Vietnam. Interesting. Huh. They're already out. Okay. We have nothing, just grenades. Never mind. It's all right here.
He's gotta be somewhere, right? This is target.
Okay, first of all, we don't need that boulder gun. That's not gonna help. Let's go ahead and start out these golden shells. Ooh. We got a ton of beryllium. I'm thinking that I like that idea. We'll start with the shotgun. No, we'll start with the assault rifle.
Barely this time.
The grenade launcher attachment. Oh, nifty. How do I switch that? Okay. There. I wish I had some armor. I didn't think to bring it. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm a little tense. I keep on seeing soldiers appear in front of me, but they're not real. Not the ones I have to worry about, at least. My goodness. They definitely have set up some very nice set pieces for this. I'm betting before we actually have to start fighting, there'll be a checkpoint, so we probably don't need to crouch and run around. We can actually just sprint all out. Yeah. That was good. It wasn't as good as World War II, though. That World War II scene was quite something.
I need you, baby.
Okay, we're stacked a little high. Can we get rid of some cargo, please?
I just want you to be happy.
Wait, that's not him. Where's the actual dude? Is that him?
Baby.
It isn't, right? That's the skull soldier.
Baby.
Is that him? I don't think so.
Where are you, baby?
Like, should I strand this guy?
I want my baby back. It's all my fault, baby. Baby. Baby.
Is that him? No.
Where are you, baby? you, baby?
I kind of feel like I'm wasting time.
Baby.
That's a skull, right?
My dear. Where's my baby?
The question is very much on my mind. Where are you?
Baby.
There he is. Is that him? The real one? No, that's just another.
It's all my fault, baby.
That is him! That's him! Oh, can I strand him? Really? Oh, it would be so nice if I could. This just seems cruel. Retreat? Maybe? Okay, you're not retreating. Shotgun. And we're dying. Oh, that did not pay off at all. I mean, he just flailed around the ground a little bit. I thought it would move him to the next phase. Like, do I want to be all stealthy through this again?
Baby.
I guess I could.
It's all my fault, baby. Baby. I was born to fight.
Maybe I go for that armor plate first.
Die hard, man.
It's kind of far away. Nah.
Get my baby. Where are you, baby? It's all my fault, baby. I'm sorry.
Alright, so he's right behind the whale.
It's all my fault.
There's like no cover here.
Baby.
This time I'm just gonna start shotgunning him in the face.
I just...
Okay, assault rifle. Oh my goodness. Attack! Damn it. Okay, I put away my gun for some reason. Assault rifle, sure. No, we need to get to cover. Okay. There is no cover. This is terrible. Another crypto buyout. This was certainly a poor idea. Come on, go. Oh dear. Is that him? The real one? Yeah. Oh, he was so close! We spent so much time trying to clear out his friends when he was so close to being killed. Anyway.
We need reinforcements.
Alright.
Forward.
Alright. Can I drop stuff? That was just such a mess. Oh, and we burned through our Corellium pretty quick. We had over 5,000, I thought, at the beginning of that. Maybe I'm wrong. 4772. Let's remember that number. Okay, there he is. Way off there.
My dear baby.
I've got the grenade launcher.
Get my baby.
Where is he? I just blew myself up. Not sure if this is doing as effectively as just using this. Whoa. That whole to me thing, that's new. You didn't used to do that. There you go. So it seems like we need to kill him 2 times for each of these small encounters. Okay, and we went from 47 to 45, so it's about 200 per encounter. That's not bad. Our blood bag is pretty much empty. Let's drop that and equip a new one. Whoa! Hello. Is that him? No, that's a skull dude. You know, honestly, what if we just use regular grenades? I think that they might be better. These don't really seem like BTs. Nah, they don't have good shots. What's going on? Okay. Of course, then if I accidentally shoot myself, I die, which is a problem. There we go. No? That was the first time we killed him? Now he's gonna call for help? Assault rifle.
I need backup.
Okay. Let's crypto buyout. Crypto buyout, please. Maybe we're out. I need blood restoration. There you go. This takes some time.
Me. Light him up.
I can't be out. Oh. Okay. There. Let's just wait a moment. You went by us that way, I believe. Like, did we use all our crypto buyouts? Really?
We need reinforcements. Dan.
Now it's only letting me eat them. Interesting.
My name is Clifford.
Oh, I bet when I say eat, it eats as many as I can. And oh, more than one can be eaten at a time. That's how I run out so quickly. Okay, that makes sense. I was always surprised by just how quickly we ran through them. I thought one gave you like enough restoration to get some healing, but no. We're just eating hundreds and hundreds of them. Or dozens. So we need to keep restocking. Whoa! Okay. We're not at an advantage here. Okay. What do we have for weapons? We have the assault rifle, we have the shotgun, which has not been very helpful. This is empty, so we should drop it. We have a bunch of grenades that we can throw separately. The assault rifle has actually been very helpful. It's been pretty good. Is that him? Way over there? No, it's just a skull, dude. No, that's
Disengage!
That's him.
I'll make it right.
I think he saw me.
I'll make it right.
Maybe.
Tango!
Yeah, let's go up here. Go up. Go.
I want that bastard found!
Container repair spray. What am I doing? Offload those. Utility pouch. Equip. It's pointing me that way, but I saw them down there.
Disengage!
They're not close. They're way over there. Behind us. They're following me up. Okay, they're searching for me. After I escaped.
Where are you, baby? My dear baby. I want my baby back. Oh, my fault.
Our assault rifle is running a little low.
Where are you, baby?
Makes me a little concerned. I think they're down. But I'm not sure I want to leave this high ground.
I was born to fight.
Is that him? I'm not sure.
Die hard, man.
We're so far away. We need to go forward. We can't sit back here like this.
It's all my fault, baby.
Yeah, they're going like straight away from me.
Die hard, man. Where's my...
We almost walk into him because the prompt wasn't coming up. That's him. Okay. How do we want to deal with this? Maybe start out with a grenade and then smash him? Okay. And then assault rifle. There sound like there's someone right next to me, so we need to deal with them first. Good. Nope, not this time. Gotcha. One more? Or is that it? Looks like that's it. Okay. Woof.
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise.
Don't escalate.
Give me back my baby.
Are you Clifford Unger?
Who are you?
Are you the father?
No.
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
It's a complicated situation. Yeah, we got wrecked pretty hard on that one a few times. So still mothers have locked-in syndrome? Is that the idea? Interesting. We'll have to read it next time. Ooh. They rearranged some things. Oh, BB. 0%. Connection lost.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero.
Oh, okay.
Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born...
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
He's a snazzy dresser.
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face.
What?
Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Amelie was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the Death Stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
Interesting story.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lakna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
he say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist voidouts, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach.
Yeah, I know.
Hurry back east.
Okay. Well, that episode went on about an hour longer than I thought it was going to, but that's okay.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you.
Oh no.
Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
That look. Okay, we're stopping here. So thank you for watching. Till next time.